MLB The Show. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He will lead this one off today.
For the Hawks, the right fielder, Willie
First pitch
Mays.
coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
Second.
Here comes the first
fielder,
pitch.
Number 24.
Popped
Ken
him up.
Griffey Jr.
Bench has a play. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27.
Ready to deliver.
Mike
Here's the first pitch.
Trout.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Pujols.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pujols is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter, right hand. And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Griffey Jr. is there, and he puts this one away for the... Digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Roberto.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Griffey.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Flaherty is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The left fielder
has a look. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Now batting, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Oklahoma City, the catcher, Ivan.
On he pops it
Rodriguez.
up. Banks ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Reined in. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Arenado.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. In now, Frank Thomas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The shortstop, Ernie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
The count.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Right side. Alomar has it. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Willie Mays. A base hit in his first trip.
Willie Mays.
Hard on the ground toward short. Banks on the grass. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. Weak roller right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping up now, Johnny Bench, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Jack Flaherty. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, and they... So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. And the inning is over. Here's Albert now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The first baseman.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alomar.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And now Pudge will get his shot at it with 2 gone and the bases empty.
Rodriguez.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. Sent out to straightaway center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting, right
So
fielder.
the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Into the box, Frank Thomas. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting,
he's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. In the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Francisco Lindor.
And a good idea to hold off on that. Swing. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The count now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Bench corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jack Flaherty. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Willie Mays. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Willie Mays.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas is calling for it. 1 out. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jr. looks up. And that baby's gone. Here's the center. The afternoon so far.
27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Trout.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a hard liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Rendon. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pujols has it. There's 1. On to first, and Guerrero grounds into a double play. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Now in the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
The second baseman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Guerrero racing back. Boom goes the dynamite. So the base. And now it'll be the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit in the air to center field. There to get it is Jr., and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And he popped him up. Alomar has a play, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Standing in, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Frank Thomas is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The catcher, number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ted Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now coming into pinch hit, Ted Williams.
A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike.
And the throw is in time to get him. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. He pulls this one into right, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Mays. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready now, Mike Trout trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Standing in, Albert Pujols. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hader.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
For the Bay Area.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Alomar.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled his last time up.
Ken Griffey
Pulled toward right center field.
Jr.
Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Guerrero.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag. So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Guerrero going back on it, and that baby's gone. Digging. Really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Arenado.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story with a swing and a miss. Goose Gossage comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now here it comes.
Gossage.
Hard on the ground toward short. Lindor fields it cleanly on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
The first baseman.
So digging in now, Frank Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Ernie Banks. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left